Yes, yes. What if I told you that this is your moment? Like, what if I told you that you're right where you belong? Like, does it make sense to you? Or are you thinking, not really, Eddie. This isn't really my moment. Things are crazy. My life ain't where it should be, and I'm miserable. Or are you thinking, yeah, you're right. This is my moment. Like, it's about to go down. I'm about to explode. Everything I've been wanting is coming. I can see it. I can feel it. I know that it's going to happen. Like, where does your mind go when I say that? Because I'm here today to tell you that regardless of when you're watching this video or listening to this audio, regardless of what day it is, whether it's day, night, a Monday or Friday, January or December, it doesn't matter when you listen or watch this message, this is your moment. Like, this is your time to act. And it doesn't matter where in your life you think that you are, because this is your moment. And this is your moment regardless of what you have going for you or what you may have going against you. This is your moment regardless of the things that you've done wrong or the things that you've done right. Like, if you're in a place right now where you're feeling like, you know what? I haven't done a lot of things right. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've made some errors. I've done some things that I'm not proud of. Like, I get it, but this is your moment to change that. This is your moment to look back at that and start looking forward at what you can become because of that, like through that, right? In spite of that, right? And so if you're in that place, this is your moment. And if you're in a place where you're doing really well and things are going great, then this is your moment. You have to double down on what you're doing. This is the time right now. When you're watching this video, like listen, if you're watching this video, it's not a coincidence. It ain't just happened to happen. That you're watching this video because this is your moment. And it's time for you to double down on those things that are working. It's time for you to let go of the things that are not working. It's time for you to start taking accountability of your life. It's time for you to start working harder for the things that you want, for the life that you want to attract to you. It's time right now. Like, this is your time, and it's time for you to own it. Right? So you have to own whatever, whoever, wherever you are, you have to own it right now, right now. Like, no other time, but right now. And if you watch the video again tomorrow, own it again tomorrow. And the day after, own it again. But the point is that wherever you're at in your life, you have to own it because it's your moment. Regardless of how bad things may seem to be or how great they may be, you have to own it, because if things are great and you don't own it, you can lose it. And if things are not great and you don't own it, they're probably not going to get great. And so we have to own the moment. We have to own every single moment. Every day we wake up, we're blessed with life, we're breathing, and we can move around and do things. It's a beautiful, it's a beautiful blessing that not everyone gets. And so it's your moment. But not only that, just the fact that anything that you want to do, unless nobody has ever done it before, it's possible, right? Unless you could really look and say, those things that I want, nobody has ever done them, or nobody who came from where I came from or from the circumstances that I'm coming from has never done it. Unless that's a fact, then anything that you want to do is possible. You just have to own your moment. And so I'm here today in this short video or this short audio, if you're listening to the podcast, to let you know that this is your moment, but you have to own it. The time is now. The time is now. This is your moment. This is your time. That time you've been waiting for is now. You have to own it. Start taking those steps. Regardless of where you're at in your journey, you have to start taking those steps or continue taking those steps. But the point is that this message is for anybody and everybody. Because this message is not for people who are doing bad. This message is not for people who are doing good. This message is for anyone. I want you to know that this is your moment and you have to own it and keep going. Don't stop for nothing, for no one. This is your moment. Own it. Be transcendent.